What's going on, folks? Coach Sam coming to you live from Rise Strength and Performance. Today, I am going to talk to you about the top 3 cues that I give my clients while we're lifting weights in here. Whether you're a high school athlete or you're a grandparent just trying to keep up with your grandkids, these 3 cues apply to everybody I coach, and we're gonna start right now. Those are the top cues I give to my clients. Make sure they're moving well, make sure we're hitting the right muscles, and make sure they're getting the most out of their investment in their health and in me to get them the results that they want. So the number 3 cue I give my clients is actually a question. It's, where are you feeling that? I'll go up to my client who's maybe doing dumbbell bench press and they're pushing out and they're struggling and look like they're doing good work. And I ask them, hey, where are you feeling that? And they're like, yeah, kind of like up here in my shoulder. All right, so that's not the muscle group we're looking for. We're looking to work the chest in that dumbbell bench press. So let's work on your form a little bit, and I'll take a second and I'll break things down with them. It's like if I go up to a client and just ask, hey, those look good, keep it up, or hey, you feeling those? And they just say, yes, I'm feeling them, but it doesn't tell me where and how they're feeling it. Like if they feel it in their chest, it feels good, then great. But if it feel it in the shoulder, that's not good. So I got to know where specifically they're feeling it and whether it's the right thing. And that goes for everything from a hip hinge movement to a squat to a row. We're trying to elicit a specific response from the muscles in the body. And if we're doing things improperly, we're going to work not the right muscles. And so it's really important to actually understand what we're trying to hit, and I try to explain that with every single lift. But going around and asking people where they actually feel it is the number 3 thing I ask clients. The number 2 cue I give my clients is squeeze your glutes. So if I relax my glutes right now, it puts a lot of pressure on my lower back. But if I squeeze my glutes, it helps tighten everything and connect my lower body and my upper body. If I keep my glutes tight in a lot of movements, not only in core stuff like plank sliders, which my clients love and it doesn't hurt their abs at all, but things like overhead press, hip hinge movements like the trap bar deadlift or a single leg RDL, if we're squeezing those glutes and we're getting tight, we're able to better connect the lower body to the upper body, and we're able to better protect that lower back. Is if we don't mentally make that connection with our glutes, of squeezing our glutes and driving through our glutes, more likely the body is going, or the brain is going to use the lower back to help achieve the objective of the lift. And one of the big things I harp on is the brain is always trying to find the easiest way, but it's not always the safest or best way for the body. So squeeze the glutes is the number 2 cue I give for my clients for good reason. The number 1 cue I give people at Rise Strength and Performance is big breath brace. We do this, I say this probably 100 times a class, big breath brace, and I probably brace along with them. I'm a very empathetic coach. But when people are doing a dynamic movement, whether that's a push press, whether that's even just a shoulder press overhead, a bench press, a squat, bracing that midsection, getting everything aligned here, our hips stacked underneath our ribs, is going to help transfer the force from the lower body up to the upper body effectively. If I'm real loose in this midsection and I go to press and then I bend and I'm doing this number, I'm not effectively using all of the force of my body. There's a pressure system in our torso that's created by the diaphragm. So there's negative pressure here and positive pressure here. Remember, we expand this creates a vacuum of sorts for our lungs to expand. And when we expand, get a big breath, it helps create tension throughout the entire system, helps protect our lower back, and it helps make sure the lift is a lot more efficient. Those are the top cues I give to my clients. Make sure they're moving well, make sure we're hitting the right muscles, and make sure they're getting the most out of their investment in their health and in me to get them the results that they want. So if you want to train with me at Rise Strength and Performance, slide in my DMs, hit me up, whether that's on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. I'm here to help, and I look forward to coaching you in here real soon. Thanks a lot.